Yo, what's good everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So we got another video on tap today, and some big time news did come through that the Philadelphia Eagles have officially traded Carson Wentz to the Indianapolis Colts for a third round pick and a conditional second round pick, which could be a first if Carson Wentz plays around 75% of the snaps next season, which is absolutely crazy, man. Obviously, this has been in the works for the last 2-3 weeks. A lot of people have been saying, Carson Wentz is going to be traded, and it finally happened. It did take a little bit of while because the Philadelphia Eagles were kind of stalling, hoping they can get better offers from other teams. But at the end of the day, I kind of knew that he was going to end up in Indianapolis because I think that was the only team that really made a significant offer to the Eagles. And I don't think any other team wanted him. So basically, Chris Ballard, the GM of the Colts, called the Eagles bluff and basically waited until the Eagles folded, and basically they accepted the offer. And I think this is great for Carson Wentz. If there is anybody that can fix him after the horrible, disgusting season that he had last year, which was obviously not completely his fault, it is Frank Reich. Because obviously Frank Reich was there when Carson Wentz had an MVP season in 2017. He gets to go to a team that's got a great offensive line that only gave up 19 sacks with Phillip Rivers, slow ass at quarterback last year. And they got a great running game with Jonathan Taylor, Nyheim Hines. They have solid receivers at Pittman Jr. They're going to get Paris Campbell back. They have cap space so they can make the team even better. They can surround it with even more weapons at tight end or at wide receiver if they need to. And they have a great offensive mind in Frank Reich, a talented defense. They're a team that's on the come up. And, Phillip Rivers, look at the year before with the Chargers. He threw 20 picks. He comes to Indy, has a solid season, almost wins a playoff game. And at the time, we were saying Phillip Rivers might be bad. He's washed. People are saying the same thing about Carson Wentz. I think Wentz can rebound. I don't know if he's ever going to get back to 2017 Wentz, but if he could get to 80 or 90% of that, the Colts will be a legitimate team in the AFC. They're going to be right there with Buffalo, Kansas City, Baltimore, Cleveland. They're going to be right there. There should be no excuse for them not to win the AFC South next year. The Houston Texans are a complete dumpster fire. The Jags, yes, they're going to get Trevor Lawrence. They have Urban Meyer, but they're still a rebuilding team. And I think the Titans might get worse because they have a lot of free agents coming up. And I think they might have hit their ceiling in 2019. So I think the Colts have a great chance to win the division. And a lot of pressure is going to be on Carson Wentz. Now, there's no excuses. You have to deliver. He might be one of the quarterbacks under the most pressure next year because he wanted out from Philadelphia, out from under Howie Roseman, who's, by the way, should be fired, and Jeffrey Lurie and the Eagles wanted to go with Frank Reich. If he doesn't make it work with Frank Reich, it could be over for him being a starting quarterback on a legitimate team. Because a lot of people think Frank Reich is the only guy that could fix him, and nobody else really was going to give him an offer. Even the Bears didn't give him an offer, even though they were reported to. Some of the, like Adam Schefter said, I don't even think they gave him an offer. So that's pretty much the Colts. I like this for the Colts. They didn't have to give up much to get him. If this works, this is an absolute steal of a trade because they would get their franchise quarterback for a long time on a bargain contract for the next 4 to 5 years. They've got cap space to put the team around him and upgrade the team. I like what they're building, man. And I think Carson Wentz will have a bounce-back season. I think the expectation, they don't have to win a Super Bowl. They don't even have to get there. If they can just make the playoffs, maybe win the division, maybe win a playoff game, I think that's more than enough for Carson Wentz to have a successful season. He puts up big numbers. I think Frank Reich will work on him to get the ball out of his hands quicker because he did that with Andrew Luck, right? Andrew Luck had similar critiques that sometimes he would hold on to the ball too long. But hey, with Frank Reich, he got the ball out quick. Now, I'm not saying Carson Wentz is Andrew Luck. Okay, he's not Andrew Luck. He's not Peyton Manning. But if the Colts can put a good supporting cast around him and the supporting cast plays well, then I think Carson Wentz can have a really good season. Now to the Eagles' perspective. Holy crap, the Eagles completely bungled this, man. They gave up so much to get Carson Wentz. They went up from the 16th pick to the 2nd pick. Gave up a lot to get him. And now 5 years later, he is gone. And you barely got much in return. Howie Roseman, I think he needs to be fired. He's completely bungled the situation since the Super Bowl. He's overpaid free agents. He's missed on draft picks. He's failed to surround Carson Wentz with receivers. And then the Jalen Hurts pick. Why did they draft Jalen Hurts? I think Jalen Hurts can be a solid quarterback. But there was no need to draft Jalen Hurts. You had a quarterback. Like, it was just overthinking. And the Jalen Hurts draft pick definitely affected Carson Wentz more than the Eagles thought it would. And then it just got really ugly. Like, Carson Wentz and Doug Peterson didn't even speak to each other for weeks. Like, how the heck did you think that was going to work? And then you don't surround it with weapons. You're basically in a horrible cap situation. They're like 40, 50 million over the cap. So I don't even know what they're going to do going forward. They may not even be sold on Jalen Hurts long term. So if they draft the quarterback number 6, that means the Jalen Hurts pick was just a waste of a pick. Oh, man. The Eagles, man. Eagles fans are just going to have to live in that Super Bowl 52 glory because, oh my goodness. I mean, right now, it's not looking good for them for the future. And Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman completely messed this up. They hired a head coach that to appease Carson Wentz, and now Carson Wentz isn't even on the team. So how is Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts even going to match? I don't even know. It's like, bro, how do you not fire the GM that's messing up the draft picks, that's messing up free agency, overpaying players, bad contracts? I don't get it, man. But yeah, it's going to be very, very bad for the Philadelphia Eagles going forward. And hopefully, you know, they can move on from this, and hopefully they realize their mistakes and they can fix them. And for the Colts, I think this could be a win. But the Eagles, I mean, hey, did they get something back in return? It's not like they completely just had to give them away for nothing. They got something. But they didn't get a whole lot. And it's kind of crazy that all the quarterbacks that were taken from 2009 to 2016 in the first round are no longer on their teams. So that just goes to show you it's not a guarantee that taking a quarterback in the first round is going to work. It's not a guarantee because we just saw Jared Goff and Carson Wentz go 1-2 in 2016, and both of them are on different teams. So, I don't know, man. It sucks for Eagles fans. I feel for you guys. And I feel bad for Jalen Hurts, too. He didn't need to be in this situation. I think Jalen Hurts, I'm not a big Jalen Hurts believer, but I think under the right situation in an offense, maybe kind of like what the Ravens run with Lamar Jackson, if he can have that type of offense, I think he could be somewhat successful. He can win games. But how the heck is he going to do anything in this turmoil, in this garbage of a situation? How the heck is Jalen Hurts going to be able to do much, man? So I feel sorry for Jalen Hurts. I feel sorry for the Eagles players, especially the veterans. I mean, I hope Zach Ertz gets the heck up out of there. Other veterans get the heck up out of there. Deshaun Jackson got released. So, yeah, man. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys haven't already, please be sure to go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Got other videos coming on the way as more NFL news is coming in. I'm going to be coming out with more videos. And, yeah, I think this is a dub for the Colts, L for the Eagles. And hopefully Carson Wentz has a great season next year. I wish nothing but the best for him, man. And I'm out.